wanted to take just a minute and talk to you a little bit about some of the things going on in the market today. So as you probably have seen, since the beginning of the year, the market has been pretty volatile. And as we closed out April, we saw April being a very particularly down month. We saw losses across really all markets, whether they be equity markets or bond markets. We really saw some corrections taking place. I wanted to take just a minute and share with you what our perception is and then what we think is taking place and things to be concerned about. So really, to start with, we are not overly concerned about what we're seeing. The movement inside of the market is part of what we would consider normal market behavior. We think that it's driven based upon a couple of different items. The first one is obviously interest rates. The Fed is raising interest rates right now to try to combat inflation. And as they do that, that changes the outlook for financial markets. We believe that many of the Fed price changes or those interest rate increases are already priced into the market at this point in time. So we think that that is already there and is probably going to be mitigated or probably help to mitigate any major moves into the future. Secondly, we're looking and keeping our eye on inflation. That's kind of the second thing that we're a little bit concerned about. When we think about things like the war in Ukraine, the biggest thing that concerns us is what that does to inflation. Now, as such, you're going to notice here in the next couple of days or so, us making some changes to your portfolio. Our investment committee met today, today being May 4th, and decided that we're going to make some adjustments based upon what we see taking place. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to continue our position that we should be in a risk-off place. If we've talked in the past or in the recent past, you'll know that we had moved our portfolios from risk neutral to risk off earlier this year. And now we're going to take one more step in that direction. What that means is that we're going to increase some of our bond holdings. And as we increase those, we're also going to look to shorten up what they call duration. Just a way to kind of take a little more risk out of the portfolio. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to reduce some of our large cap value, or I'm sorry, large cap growth holdings, a little bit of our large cap value too, but primarily large cap growth holdings, and move those more to small and mid cap size companies. We think that that's the right thing looking at how valuations are currently. We think that's the right step to take. The other thing that we're going to do is we're going to get out of emerging markets. Looking at all the things taking place in the world today, we think that emerging markets is not the right place for us to be at this point in time. As we do that, we again do not see any reason that this is a panic moment or anything that would cause us to say, oh my goodness, the sky is falling. We see it as part of a normal market cycle and what we'd almost expect given the different variables that have come into play since the first of the year. One of the things that we'll also be doing as we do that is we're also going to be looking to do some tax loss harvesting. That's where we sell something so that we can realize a loss if we have the opportunity to help offset any capital gains. It's something that we have the opportunity to do when markets are volatile and when they fall, and it's a way for us to add a little more value to your overall portfolio. As always, if you have questions and you want to talk, let us know. We'd love to have a conversation. Until we talk again, we hope to help you live your legacy with confidence. Be well.